Hello there, Matthew Angelo Sobolski here, folks, and I just want to spend a few minutes with you to tell you a little bit about Find Your Playlist, what it's about, and why you should buy it. I think it's obvious why you should buy it. I wrote the book. But that's of little importance to you now, isn't it? So, let me ask you a few questions. Are you happy with where you're at? Are you living the life that you always envisioned for yourself? Have you ever felt depressed, down? Have you ever felt like life is a failure? Or have you ever felt like life is overwhelming or unfair? Have you ever felt stuck, paralyzed in life? Have you ever been unhappy with where you're at? If any of those questions are a yes or even a maybe, then I urge you to buy the book, Find Your Playlist. See, Find Your Playlist is a memoir about how I used music to get through the darkest period in my life. Now, I had every reason from the outside looking in to be happy. You see, I had a very well-paying job with the potential to have an interest in the company. I had a beautiful girlfriend, an amazing family, a nice car, a nice place to live, a great dog, all the things that somebody would be like, you have every reason to be happy. And yes, you're right, I did, but I wasn't. You see, because happiness is not on the outside. Happiness is an inside job. Happiness is what goes on inside each and every one of us. And now what some might perceive to be a happy person, you don't know what's going on inside someone. And that's what was going on for me. So on the outside, I looked like I had everything going on for me. On the inside, I was completely a mess. You see, I had suffered, or not suffered, but had failure run rampant in my life and to my own accord, to my own doings. It was nobody else's fault but my own. But almost 2 decades worth of drug and alcohol abuse had led to failure, arrests, disappointments, letdowns. And well into my 30s, I had one of those failures, one of those letdowns. And all the depression that I had kept inside for years was about to run rampant in my mind, and was. And the thoughts of not wanting to be here anymore were the only thing that was going through my head. You see, I was sick and tired of failing. I was sick and tired of letting people down, of letting myself down, of not living up to the expectations that I set for myself. And life was about to come crashing down on me. So Find Your Playlist is about how in that time period, in those darkest days, that I was able to use music to get me through that period. I was able to use music to help me find my playlist in life, find my purpose, my reason, my why for being here. You see, music, it's the one thing that doesn't care about anything else. It doesn't care about your race, your religion, your beliefs, your ethnicity, none of that. Music is the one thing that has the potential to unite us all. And music is the one thing that spoke to me when nothing else would. You see, I was at rock bottom, and music for me is what helped me get through there. Now, the songs that I had used and listened to and that had become part of my playlist were songs that I had heard many, many, many times before. But it wasn't until I was in that reflective state of mind that the music actually spoke to me. The music I felt was written just for me because it was relatable to everything that was going on in my life. And they were the songs that I was able to use to propel me from where I was to where I am today, sitting before you, authoring my first book, inspiring others to fulfill their passion. You see, that's my playlist. That's my purpose. My question to you is, what is yours? And have you found yours? And if you have, that's awesome. I congratulate you. I commend you for it. But if you haven't, if you're still not sure, then Find Your Playlist might be that book, that catalyst that gets you to find your purpose, find your why for living, and help be that catalyst that gets you to move toward your goals, your dreams in life. You see, we only get one life, and I was going to be damned if I wasn't going to find my happiness before I gave up. There was no giving up on life. music helped me get to that point. And maybe, just maybe, it can help you get to that point in your life. Just maybe it can help you find your reason, your why, your playlist. So guys, I encourage you, do me a favor, click the link below, buy the book, read the book, review the book, and hopefully it's the inspiration you need to take that next step toward achieving your goals, finding your greatness, and living your life. So again, what are you waiting for? Click the link. Guys, here's to living your dreams and finding your purpose, finding your playlist. Thanks.